Right now we're talking about it. It's just that right now there's like how to call. There's so many like programs that we to conduct, but it doesn't mean that it's going to underground from the union. We support every organization that stands for the rights.
Justice. Justice for Angelo.
Stop Asian hate, man. You know what I mean? Ignorance, And happening through our history is just that, it's more prevalent now. It's the last couple of years, Frustration, the pandemic, it's affected everyone's lives. So, some of them are, probably hateful because of race, but I think it's more of ignorance.
I think it's just, the lack of acceptance. Yeah, like people don't realize that. Yeah, we're the same, right? I think that there's the feeling of difference that has been perpetuated, like at the highest level almost, right? That's really causing this.
We're here to show unity about what's going on in the Asian community.
Why is this happening?
That's a question can't nobody answer. Anybody you ask, they got a different opinion on why it's happening. Some people say it's happening because Asians are spreading the virus, which is, as I do, that's malarkey.
A couple of objectives that we've listed out. I'm gonna list them right here. What is our purpose here today? Why are we here today? And we are here to call out anti-Asian and xenophobic rhetoric and sentiments. We are here to spread awareness around the recent incidents and attacks and highlight the history of hardships and prejudice within the Asian community. We are here to advocate for the voices of the Asian community and emphasize their needs and our demands. We have to highlight the accessible organizations, promote spaces like these where our community can reach out to protection and aid for guidance. And of course, all in all, we need to stand in solidarity and support Asian and Asian American communities.
What you really want?
Justice!
Tell me what you need, what you really need.
Justice!
How we gonna get it?
People power!
I said, how we gonna get it?
People power!
Now, how we gonna get it?
People power!
Shouts out to y'all for showing up today. Welcome, welcome. My name is Pat. I'm with the Justice for Angelo Quinto, Justice for All Coalition. I'm part of Kabataan Alliance, which is also a member of the coalition. So I'm sure many people here today have already heard of Angelo's story. How they had Antioch police come in. From there, we had people from all over the US, all over the world, hear about the story of Angelo and cry out, justice for Angelo Quinto. No one should die for the cause of mental illness because of a system that fails to support people. In terms of understanding that this is not an isolated case, there have been many more Filipino people and Asian people like Christian Hall who were murdered by the police out in the East Coast. And that's why Angelo Quinto's family as well stands with the victims and survivors of police violence, whether it's in Antioch or in New York or Boston, anywhere where people have been terrorized by the police. Now we must understand that a system that breeds an organization like the police is part of the reason why we have these acts of violence happening against Asian people, whether here in San Francisco, New York, Atlanta, and we mourn and grieve with people. It's okay to feel the grief. It's okay to feel the anger. It's okay to feel the sadness. It's also okay to feel numb when we have a system that just perpetuates this type of violence. There is only one solution for the way that we confront this type of violence in the streets, even amongst our peers, and even amongst strangers. And how we do that is by organizing ourselves. Now, what do we mean by organizing? We can have great mobilizations like we have today, but the work has to continue after that. We have to continue to build organizations, join organizations that are out here doing the work, like United Players, like the Filipino Community Center, like Anak Bayad, like the PSA, and many more organizations. Only through building people's power can we achieve justice. How we achieve justice is by building from the ground up and creating programs that support one another. Whether it's mutual aid, whether it's caring for our people whenever we're having mental breakdowns because of a system that doesn't give a damn about us, to fighting against state terror that systematically kills black people, indigenous people, Asian folks, queer people, trans people. We must stand, unite, and build solidarity because solidarity is our duty. Say that with me. Solidarity is our duty. Solidarity is our duty. Solidarity is our duty.
I'm Bella or Bea. I'm Angelo Quinto's little sister. This is his brother, AC or Andre, little brother. This is my dad, Robert, and my mom, Cassandra. Thank you. Sorry. I'm not very loud, but thank you for inviting us to speak, and thank you for taking the time to listen. There's no good reason that my brother, Angelo, should not be here protesting or speaking up against anti-Asian violence today. Positional asphyxia because of the conduct of those officers. And right now, the main things that we're working for are banning the knee-to-neck maneuver that was used on my brother and many others.